Meet the mourning gecko. At just 3 to 4 inches long, this tropical nanogecko is easily overlooked, blending into the Pacific Island foliage. But bringing a single one into your home is the start of a massive, self-replicating swarm. This rapid expansion is possible because of a biological mechanism called parthenogenesis. While most reptiles require a mate to fertilize an egg, mourning gecko females produce fully viable, sticky eggs entirely on their own, bypassing the standard biological requirement for male genetic material. Without any outside DNA, the population grows by splitting and multiplying. Every offspring hatches as a perfect, identical genetic clone of the mother. By skipping the search for a mate, the mourning gecko has hacked the standard rules of reproduction to build an instant, self-generating army. This chart shows how that cloning process plays out over time. It demonstrates the mathematical reality of a single gecko evolving into an exponential population spike within months. In the world of reptile keeping, an endlessly duplicating population trapped inside a small glass box should lead to a chaotic, stressed environment. For almost any other species, this level of overcrowding and competition for space would result in starvation or cannibalism. Understanding how the mourning gecko survives this paradox requires looking past the individual animal to the specific social behaviors governing the group. Unlike solitary lizards, mourning geckos seek out the company of their clones. In fact, a gecko kept in total isolation will often suffer from severe stress. Within the colony, they develop intricate hierarchies and pecking orders, maintaining order through constant vocal communication and rhythmic chirping. Supporting this social structure requires a physical territory that can handle the sheer density of a growing matriarchy. These geckos are arboreal, requiring a vertically oriented 12 by 12 by 18 terrarium lined with a moisture-retaining soil mix. Survival also depends on strict atmospheric parameters, a steady temperature gradient between 70 and 80 degrees, and a daily humidity cycle between 60 and 80%. Dialing in these specific environmental parameters establishes the foundational territory for a thriving tropical city. That city requires a massive amount of energy. The continuous production of eggs turns these females into relentless calcium-depleting factories. To keep the society running, keepers provide a specialized commercial fruit-based gecko diet every other day. They also need live micro-insects like fruit flies or pinhead crickets. These must be heavily dusted in calcium powder to replenish the nutrients the mothers lose during egg production. During feeding time, the xoles often work together, simultaneously tracking and lunging at a single insect like a miniature wolf pack. This perfectly balanced high-calcium diet transforms a static glass cage into a self-sustaining biological engine. Owning this species means managing a living, breathing, and endlessly expanding dynasty. Keeping that growth under control requires specific equipment, bioactive cleanup crews, and proven housing strategies for large groups. You can find the exact blueprints and gear recommendations for your setup at the Krawlo Mourning Gecko Care Hub, where we've organized guides on everything from bioactive builds to colony management. Use the research at Krawlo to master these requirements and step into your role as the architect of a microscopic empire.